Today we're finding all 60 Mugas in Roblox Find the Mugas. Starting with the basic Muga, which is just the first out of 60 Mugas that we're gonna have to find. Just like this one over here in the bush Muga. Now I could also already see one hiding in the tree here, the apple Muga. Now I've had a ton of you guys recommend me to play this game. And before you start typing your comment, this isn't Find the Chomics. When's Find the Chomics? Guys, just wait until like next week. But let's get this guy, the Crystal Muga, as well as anything else that we could find in here, like whatever the hell this is. Let me press U. False deity. A secret obby sequence appeared. In this case, we're just gonna follow the mysterious white line, which is leading us up this mountain. Let me make some of these jumps here. Like so. So far, so good. Now we just need to do a few of these jumps, like so. Over this way. Nice and easy. There is this question mark thing that we're going to have to come back to. But for now, let's focus on just making it to the very top here. Okay, there you go. We can get the false deity Muga, an insane, which is, yeah, one of the hardest ones in the game. But look at that. We did it because I am the greatest. Now, is there anything else that I could do up this mountain? Ooh, this guy right here. Boom, the goat Muga. And now we might as well stick with one section. I think we can probably try and cover as much ground in this spawn area. I do also see this guy here, the scientist Muga. Now, as for everything else, there is a button here too. So if I click U, 1 out of 4, Angel Muga, okay. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. And for the city here, we can get U, the car Muga. Inside of this house here, I see another one of these buttons. So let me click U, 2 out of 4, Angel Muga, as well as some geometry dash. Sure, the GD Muga. There's a car here, which also has a suspicious red button on the tire. 3 out of 4 for the Angel Muga. Now, what else can we find? There is a pink house here, which, a few things. Obvious one, boom, Milo Slides Muga, as well as gambling. Okay, hang on. I need to do this, actually. I need this. Okay, well, maybe just the next spin. I'll get it. Oh, the jackpot Muga. Yeah, that was easy. I'm just that good at gambling. Also, obvious secret wall. Boom, the pink Muga. I think that is it for the pink house though. So let's move on towards this one here. A beautiful cabin that I can collect cheese. Okay, there's a painting here, but I don't think I could collect you. In the bathroom, there's an egg. Okay, sure. And as for the upstairs, is there any Mugas up here? Oh, there is a sleepy little Muga on the bed. Let's collect the sleepy Muga. As well as a chicken leg in here. Okay. Now I think with those, I have to bring it over to this plate here and just place them all down to get the eggs, cheese, and turkey Muga. Over in here, we can find some other things. Hello, Paul. I don't think there's anything in here that I can collect, though, is there? Doesn't look like it. So maybe over in this house, also this guy here that I have to do a quest. Of course I do. Buy me 4 jazzy juices. I'm thirsty fast. Okay. Which I assume the jazzy juice are, yeah, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and the final one up here. So buy the juices. Yo, what's up, Paul? Here you go. And now we bring it over to you. Boom, the cool Muga. As for this house, we can obviously get you, the painter Muga, which you also do want to talk to us. Hello, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is first eggs, then pancake, and a burger. First eggs, then a pancake, and then a burger. Okay, well, first egg, pancake, burger, painting muga. Now, before I forget, there is also a little secret looking thing over here. So if I can make this jump like this and go into here, spawn. Oh god. Okay. It's one of these things where I'm going to have to ride the ball all the way to the end, and hopefully it's not too hard. I think there's been quite a bit of things that I've found that used this mechanic, like in Find the Markers. I think Find the Newbies as well. I'm starting to forget. But sometimes they're pretty fun, sometimes they're just very difficult, and I can't imagine having to do this on mobile. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. Just a bit to the left. Come on. No, no, no. Oh, what is happening? No, don't go into the... Oh, okay. That's cool. That's great, actually. Okay, well, here you go. That's much better. Let's make our way towards this elevator here. Kind of want to be patient with this. I don't want to mess this up whatsoever. Here we go. Let's make our way on top here. Okay. Now we can make our way here. Okay, we're just going straight forward. Oh my god, this is so sketchy. I don't like this at all. And now we make our way down. Okay, it's kind of like a checkpoint. And here we go. The golf ball muga. Another insane. Well, now that we have those done, let's try and explore the desert a tiny bit. I'm sure there is plenty for us to find here, starting with this pyramid, where we have to do a pyramid obby of some sort. That, can I just Pharaoh muga? I could just cheat. Not cheating. I'm finding a shortcut. That is all. There's also this. Click. Now I'm sure we're gonna have to click several of those before something happens. As for these houses, though, it doesn't seem like there's mugas inside. There is another one of these symbols. Now upstairs leads us to two more symbols that we need to find and click. Okay. There's a giant pit of sorts with a secret wall. Hang on. Boom, the lobotomy muga. Now, as for inside the hole, oh, it's a maze. Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. The mummy muga. Now we're already at 21 out of 60. So far has been very easy, but I know that some of the next ones are gonna be extremely annoying and difficult. Tumbleweed muga, not one of those. Now, you might be wondering why I'm on this account. Well, the truth is, secret symbol, and also up here, cactus muga. I've already recorded this video. I made this video last week, and then it's gone. It's gone. It disappeared. I can't save it. And then I got sick, so now I'm sick and have to redo this one and also find the chow mix next week. So, you know, this is great. Coconut muga. But don't worry. Some of these are still difficult, especially towards the end. So just wait for that. I think right over here, yeah, we can go down and also collect another muga. You right here, the shovel muga. Now, since it has been a little bit since I did record Find the Mugas, I don't really remember where everything is, per se, so I'm gonna have to still figure some of this stuff out, but we can get the Ducky Muga, and then underwater here, oh, you right here. Boom, the Fish Muga. Now, we also need to find a key for this chest, which is easier said than done, because the key can spawn literally anywhere on the map, completely random. So I don't know where it is, but we can get you the beach muga. Now, if we follow these stairs, but first I want to go in here and get you the trash bag muga. As I was saying, up these stairs, we can do a little obby here. Here you go. Boom, the thief muga. And right over here, there's also an invisible little ladder of sorts, so I can climb this. and collect you the dead Muga. Now, we are over halfway, which is, very quick. But that's fine. There's also a button right here. 4 out of 4, car trunk open, which means we can go inside of this car trunk here and do this cloud obby thing to collect the Muga at the very end. Now, luckily for us, this obby is very easy. Not much of a challenge compared to other obbies we've done in Fine Games, including one that we're gonna have to do. Let's get the Angel Muga. Now, if I look at the Muga decks, I mean, we have most of the easy ones. We're missing one that can be found in the back rooms, as well as a hot chocolate Muga. Bubbles go up. Okay, well, I mean, this fountain here does definitely have a bunch of bubbles, and there is something really high up in the sky. So obviously, put one and one together, and we get the Bubble Muga. Also in this index, looking for updates. Now that means this, the update chart. And if we just scroll to the bottom, we can get the Studio Muga. I think another one that I remember was over on this side. There's like invisible blocks on the side of the mountain, which leads us to a boss fight of some sort. Not really anything compelling, it's just a noob, but that gives me this here, the classic Muga. I think if we make our way up the mountain a tiny bit. Oh, there's a switch. But I think behind the waterfall, we can make this jump and get the Diamond Muga. Oh, and also we have the key here. So let me just go straight to the treasure chest so we can open it using the key. That is insanely lucky. Let's open you up and get the Million Muga. And before we forget, we need one more of those weird desert symbols, which we can get in this maze area right over here. So if we go back to the desert, there is a light beam poking out of that building. So if I go and climb up to it and start praying, I can get the Sun Muga. Now, since we're here, we might as well also explore this building, which we can get a wrench. I don't think any of these can be collected. No. We already found Chalk Muga. No. Why are you lying? It's not even in the game, but let's go into the elevator. And now we can explore here. Which, oh, right here. Boom, the hot chocolate Muga, as well as a computer, which we can not collect any of these guys, but maybe open up Roblox. No, okay. What about Muga Tube? No, okay. The start menu button is broken. Okay. The folder, which has access to the elevator, which I just dragged these here. Okay, pretty easy. I think that allowed us to fix the elevator, which we can now enter, which brings us here. Okay, now I'm sure there's more Mugas that we need to find in this area. Probably this mysterious computer here. Let's get you, the Fruitiger Arrow Muga. Now, I do remember last time I looked around this entire place and couldn't find anything else, so I'm going to leave, as well as double check here. I don't want to forget anything, which knowing me, I do tend to do that quite a bit, but let's move on. Hello? Nothing here, but definitely up on this floor we can get you, the Mafia Boss Muga. Who has not paid taxes in 12 years. Welcome to the club. And up here, we can go into the safe and get you the gold Muga. Now, I don't know if there's anything else in here. If I check the index, find it in the false deity realm. Rocky Place, which I would assume is the mountain. In the sand, which I assume would be the desert or the beach. Be AFK for 5 minutes. Now that I can do. And then these guys here. There is a ton in the back rooms, which we will have to go to. Now, this is easy enough. All we have to do is go down here and press this button. But instead of following the white trail for the entire way, we just need to make our way back to spawn. That's all. I mean, this guy looks a little strange, so if we collect him, we get the inverted Muga. And yeah, that's it. That was very easy. Now, before I forget, I might as well also get this out of the way because it's gonna be a pain. Over this way and go on the question mark block. We have a troll lobby, and I'll be honest, this is by far, I think, the worst troll lobby I've ever done. This is so hard, and yeah, I might be doing it decently well right now, but trust me, this took me so long to beat, and now I have to redo it. This is absolutely awful. So I'm going to try and speedrun this. I don't want to be stuck here for as long as I was before, which was far too long. There you go, the troll Muga. Most of the Mugas are done. We're still missing Rocky Place and In the Sand. Now, again, I feel like Rocky Place would have to be this mountain, and this is just one of those Mugas that I genuinely don't remember where it is whatsoever. So, okay, never mind, it's right there, Rock Muga. And In the Sand, which... oh, it's, yep, I just had to zoom out a little bit. Now I could just go and collect the Sandy Muga. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, be AFK for 5 minutes, as well as the Lunar God through finding artifacts in the desert during the Lunar Trial. Now, to activate the Lunar Trial, we do need to climb the mountain again. And once we make it to the waterfall, there's a switch we can click. Lunar Trial started, so we basically just have to click the same artifacts as before, and that's literally it. And now that we have them all clicked, we can make our way here and do the same thing for the Moon Muga, which now we have most of the Mugas that we can get in this world. Except this one here, which we have to be AFK for 5 minutes. So during that time, guys, you know what to do. Press subscribe, do all that stuff. The AFK Muga. And now that we have most of the Mugas over in this realm, we can make our way to the back rooms. Starting with this here, we can get 1 out of 5 glitch Mugas. So we need to find 4 more of those in order to get the glitch Muga. That's not good. That is definitely not good, and I don't like that he's running towards us. But unfortunately, we do have to touch him because that is another Muga to get, which was the Skinwalker Muga. Now, whenever I'm placed into an area that has a ton of different like walls, and it's just essentially a maze, I always use my trick that is just hugging one side of the wall until I do the whole perimeter. That way I get to see almost everything in one swoop and I avoid, you know, getting lost. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here, and hopefully it's going to allow me to find most of the Mugas in this area. Like right over here, I think we should be able to find something. Right down here. The Forgotten Muga. Okay, I think that is it. So let's continue with going around the perimeter of everything. Like this here. You can see there's a different color on the floor, which... Afraid of Mugas. Now that was another one of the Mugas that we need to get. Ooh, and here is another thing. I'm getting chased by the Skinwalker Muga, which isn't too good, but let me get you, the Hazmat Muga. And there is you, but I can't collect you. I need to solve this puzzle here, which binary, this is 2. In Morse code, this is 3. And then in hex, this is also 2. So I do red 2, green 3, and blue 2. Correct. Which did revive you. The Eaten Muga. You looked a lot better when you were on the deathbed, but, you know, at least you're alive now. Let me get out of here. We need to also keep an eye out for more of those glitch Mugas. But let's get the Wallpaper Muga. Like one of these. So now we have 2 out of 5 of the glitch Muga pieces. Oh, and I see another one actually right here. Oh, And I see the 4 out of 5 right here. Now there is a computer here, but I can't do anything with that. I think this might be the back rooms from like Kane Pixels. You know, the guy that's 21 years old. I think we finally completed an entire loop of this place, but over in the center, this is new. Can't go inside the paintings, but surely we can do something with this. Oh, hello. Boom, the window watcher Muga. Oh, there we go. The 5th Muga. So now we should be able to find that glitch Muga. But we are also missing another Muga somewhere. I don't actually know where it is. Oh! Well, yeah, I found it. It's the error Muga, just inside of this plant. But now we should be good to find whatever mysterious door that spawned, which is right over here. Let's enter you. And we need to enter a code, which, I mean, if you pay attention to the surrounding, there is a code that is being flashed, which is 7453. Submit, and here it is. Boom, the glitch Muga. Now, I'm pretty sure that's all of the Mugas inside the back rooms. Yes, it is. So no need to be in there again. And now we have to go and find the final 3 hardest Mugas in the game, which our best bet is to start with the basement, where we can talk to you. 40 Mugas. Maybe you aren't completely gullible. I accept you, but you must complete 3 insanely hard tasks. First, open up your PC window and gain 1 sextillion subs on MugaTube. Go do that now, and come back to me when it's done. Unfortunately, this is why redoing this game is a pain, because as you can see, it's basically like a cookie clicker type of situation, except I can't click to speed anything up, and I have to gain 1 sextillion subs. But, you know, during that time, you could do the same. You could subscribe to my channel. I mean, just look at this. This is what it's doing. But if you sub, it's going to be rotated a little bit, and it's going to do better. And here we go. 1 sextillion subscribers. Incredible, you actually achieved 1 sextillion subscribers. Now for your second task. Delete the channel, because King Samalot is the only true king. Okay. Now, unfortunately, all of the subs that we got, yeah, that's great and all, but delete channel, and it's gone. Your final task. Go out into the world and find my lost brother, Marcus. Now, if we look behind him, there's a bunch of binary here, which if we translate it, it gives us a long code to input into this keypad. So for the code, it's 082-472-4623-4878-7214. Enter, access granted, and we can get you, the Marcus Muga, as well as interact with you to complete the quest, which means I could talk to you one more time and get the King Mugalot, our first extreme difficulty Muga. And now for the hardest one in the game, over in this mall here. Right in this corner. If I click this block. Yeah, you kind of see where this is going. And there you go. Boom. The Extreme Tower Muga. First try. And we do have all 60 Mugas in the game. So if you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe. Or, you know, check out another one of my videos. and like and comment and do all those things.